Sa kabilang banda, katulad na nasabi ko, kahit na gipit ang tao, kahit na tayo may kinakaharap na suliranin, bagay na ipagnagyayabang natin na meron pa rin kawani ng gobyerno na hindi natutokso at nagiging mabuting kawani ng pamahalang lungsod. Sa mga nanonood sa kanilang bahay, ipinagmamalaki po namin si Miguel Francisco. Dito ba siya? Halika, Miguel. Di niya alam. Tatawagin siya. O, dito ka, Miguel. Social distancing. Ito po si Miguel Francisco, empleyado ng City Engineering Office under the City Electrician's Office headed by Engineer Sada. Siya po, sa mga nanonood, kawawa naman. Siya po ay nakakita ng isang bag ng punong-puno ng pera. So, sa isang taong nawalan ng pera na nanonood ngayon, at kung meron kayong kakilala na nawalan ng pera, bali po kayong makipagtulungan o pumunta kayo sa City Hall, hanapin nyo si Miss Weng Santiago sa opisina ko para malaman namin kung totoong ikaw ang may-ari. Sabihin mo sa amin magkano yung nawawalang pera at anong uri ng bag, dahil yung pera na yun, imbis ng pag-interesan ni Miguel, dala ng kahirapan ng buhay ngayon. Wala naman nakakita. Wala naman siya minagabiyag. Napulot lang niya. Pero umirag sa kanya ang pagiging Batang Maynila. Ang Batang Maynila na may malasakit sa kapwa Batang Maynila. We're proud of you. Mabasa ka sa umulan. Nang dumami ka pa. Nakita niyo naman, lahat tayo nahihirapan. Lahat, financially. Mga kababayan natin nahihirapan. Pwede naman yung pag-interesan. Pero bagay na, sa ganitong bagay man lamang, kilalanin natin at sabay-sabay natin palakpakan si Mr. Miguel Francisco. I am proud of you as your mayor. We're proud of you as fellow co-workers in public service in the city government of Manila. Keep it up. I think ang pamilya mo ay matutuwa sa iyo. Sa ganitong bagay man lamang, makilala namin ang iyong kabutihan at makilala ng buong Maynila, buong bansa na maraming mabubuti sa kanilang pamahalaang lungsod. At isa ka na doon. Thank you very much. Sa kababayan natin nanonood, kung may kakilala kayo na wala ng pera, ito po yung nasa bag, hindi po namin sasabihin kasi po ito walang address, walang pangalan. Any John Rose and Mary can claim. But gusto namin malaman sa mismong nawalan, anong uri, magkano yung pera. Ito po yung malaking pera. Malaking pera po yung nawawala sa isa nating kababayan. Kawawa naman, baka mahalaga sa kanya yung pera na yun. So malalaman natin kung siya nagsasabi ng totoo with this or her statement. So anyway, muli sa inyong lahat, mag-iingat kayo. Mahirap talaga. But your city government will never stop. We will continue to strengthen our position in addressing COVID-19 in the city of Manila to protect the interest of every citizen of the city of Manila. Ang bawat batang Maynila pangangalagaan ng kanyang pamahalaang lungsod sa abot ng kanyang makakaya sa mga maiinam at episyenteng pamamaraan. Agency that address our challenges not only in the city of Manila but also in the country and in the world with this pandemic, dreadful virus called COVID-19, and continue to destroy our economy, continue to destroy the health of some of our citizens. At gusto kong ipaalala sa lahat na talaga pong napakadelikado ng COVID-19. At lagi kong pinapaalala na ito'y walang pinipiling tao. Walang pinipiling katayuan sa buhay. Bata, middle-ager, matanda. May sakit o wala, malusog o hindi, sikat o hindi, may kapangyarihan o wala. Lahat pwede ma-expose sa virus na ito. Today is one of the saddest moment of our city government because 3 of our key officials in the city of Manila is positively infected by COVID-19. So just so you know, to prove our claim that nobody is excused to this deadly virus. We have experienced it in the early time ng exposure ng ating bansa, ng ating syudad. Tingnan niyo si City Administrator Felix Espiritu. He's one of the early patients. But maraming salamat sa Diyos. He survived despite of having hardship, coping up with physical challenges na na-experience niya. And today we have 3. And sad to say, we were exposed again. Vice Mayor and I were exposed because these are key personnel that we meet day in, day out, every hour, every day of our duties. That's why we really have to be very careful. At kaya nyo kami nakikita ni Vice Mayor dito ngayon at kasama ninyo, bagay na pinagpapasalamat ko sa Diyos, kami po ay nag-negative sa swab testing. This is now my 3rd time of being exposed to such deadly virus. Kaya po talagang sa ating mga mamamayan sa lungsod ng Maynila, nandiyan po si COVID. Inihintay po tayo. Huwag ninyong hayaan na malagay kayo sa alanganin. It's really dangerous. And we really have to take care of ourselves. Practice simple things. Sabi ng DOH, simple lang naman. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Keep a particular distance to one another. So practicing due diligence o pag-iingat, no, ay mabibigyan tayo ng mataas na probabilidad na makaiwas sa nakamamatay na virus na ito. I'm not saying lagi kami ligtas, but it gives us a certain level of anxiety. And we have families to take care, especially I for one. I have to see to it that the health of 2 million Manileños every day. Talagang mahirap itong trabaho ito, pero hindi ko pwedeng talikdan to the point that we, Manny and I, almost got it again. Kaya mag-iingat kayo. At lalo na sa MHD, sa ating mga ospital. I know what I'm asking you is really dangerous, but wala naman ibang aasahan ng ating mga kababayan, kundi ang mga doktor, nurses, medical workers, our facility to be in place, intact, fully operational, and it's in its higher level of efficiency. We must continue the fight. Not until the vaccine, o makita na yung vaccine about COVID. Sad to say for today that talagang may prueba na lahat ay pwedeng ma-infect. Na, be that as it may, ako at si Vice Mayor ay nagpapasalamat sa Diyos at sa pa ng mga kasamang na-expose sa mga key personnel ng city na kami ay ligtas sa ngayon. Tayo ay ligtas sa ngayon. But everybody can be exposed and be put into dangerous situations. Not only dangerous but deadly, not only to ourselves but to our family, to our community. So we must continue to be vigilant, cooperative, and put certain level of discipline among ourselves within our community and city. Totoo, nakagagalaw na tayo ng paunti-unti. Bagay na ito nagpapasalamat natin sa Diyos. Dahil kahit na mabigat ang laban, unti-unti ang tao nagna-normalize. But we're not still normal because there's still virus in our community. And there is no cure so far. But at the rate we're going, we would like to thank the Lord that many who were infected are getting well, above the average. So thanks to Manila Health Department, thanks to our directors of hospitals, thanks to our doctors and nurses who are taking care of our citizens, na sila ay sa lalong madaling panahon ay bumuti ang kanilang katatayuan. And we will continue to pursue efficient healthcare services in our city. But we need you to perform also your given task in this challenging time. So again, happy anniversary, Manila Health Department. Pagpapakan natin ang mga doctor, nurses, and medical health workers and other professionals in the medical field.